Yo, yo.
Hello, Creeper. What's going on, dude?
What's up, brother? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. I can hear you great, dude.
Very good. Yeah, I can barely hear you, but I can hear you enough.
Fuck. Let me move this a little bit closer. How about now, man?
Yeah, that's a little bit, but yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
All
How
right.
goes it, bro?
How you doing, man? We just got done blasting Screaming Demon, dude. That is some badass shit, man. What the fuck, dude? Oh shit, we got some
right.
What we got on here? We got Ian too, man.
Yeah. What's up?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
So we got Tex and we got Ian, man. We got vocals and bass.
Yes.
Can you hear me? There we go. I had to plug my earphones in. Okay, so speaking, yes, so you just played Screaming Demon. I just have to throw this out there real quick because I don't know how you got that fucking recording, but that recording is not the finalized version. That was actually one of the misprints because the last of the song that you heard, there's no third verse in that.
Oh shit!
It was just I don't know how you got that. It's probably something like Jimmy sent you from the old ones.
Yeah, that's what you guys sent me.
That must be what Jimmy said. Yeah, he must have sent you the wrong file. But I was sitting there jamming out, and I was like, it got to the third verse. It was the dun 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 dun. I was like, oh fuck, man, that was a whole fucking debacle. Whenever we got the master version back and everything, so we waited so long and whatnot. But yeah, anyways, that's a whole other story. But yeah, just let everybody know that was not the final fucking version. There's a whole third verse that's at the end of that song. But yeah, so it's a great fucking song, kick-ass song. And thank you for playing it, Zach.
Hell yeah, man, dude, it fucking sounds fucking amazing, man. Goddamn, man.
Thank you.
You guys are just ripping it up,
yeah.
Man. Like all of it, man. Fucking guitars, bass, drums, vocals, all of it, dude. It sounds like you guys are having a good time. It sounds like you're just firing on all cylinders, man. You got
so that's exactly what we're doing.
You got the groove thing going on, man. You got I get a lot of, I mean, and not in a bad way at all, you know, but like Pantera, Exhorder, shit like that, dude. Like that's the vibe that I'm feeling from it, man. That's a good thing, in my opinion. Because I like those guys.
Oh yes, sir. We've gotten that a lot for years and years, man. And it's like, in all honesty, it's not. We take it as a total fucking compliment. It's not an insult or anything at all. It's like we've always gotten like the Pantera fucking comparison, Exhorder. We've gotten Ian. Who else have we gotten?
We've gotten Megadeth. We've gotten
Megadeth.
Yeah, Slayer, Exodus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's just pretty much always high output, high pumping metal. You know, it's nothing boring. It's get your blood going.
Exactly.
I wonder, does it have something to do with the Texas fucking thing? Is it like a Texas blood thing? It's going on in there.
If you're talking about the Pantera reference, I mean, I guess, I mean that, and I've gotten that comparison like even before I joined Creeper back when I was with my two old bands. It's like I've always got that comparison. Oh, you sound like Phil, whatever. It's like I've always thought, you know, I mean, of course he's been one of my influences as a vocalist, but I mean, I've always thought the only comparison that I had to Phil or whatnot is just we look a lot alike, but like my style of singing and everything, it's not even like, you know, what Phil did. Mine's more like Corey Taylor from Slipknot and like, you know, a lot of the 90s and late 80s hip hop influence, you know. It's like no disrespect on Phil. I love everything he did. Like I said, he's one of my influences, but I always thought I got more of my style from that other stuff. But yeah, so no, the Pantera reference and comparison, we welcome it. We absolutely welcome it. I mean, shit, they're fucking our hometown heroes, you know, fucking two of our fucking guys have played with them and knew them back in the 80s and early 90s, so we welcome it.
Hell yeah. I didn't actually mean like you guys sound like them. Like, no, it's a totally different thing, and that's cool. But you don't sound like Phil, man. Like you sound like you, but it's fucking cool. Like it has that. I don't know. It's just hard to
that vibe.
Yeah, it's just
see,
I could
that's
see
what we're trying to capture. Then yes,
yeah,
that energy.
Yeah. I mean, And there's a lot of good bands that come from that area too, man. I mean, like not just that, man. Like there's all kinds of stuff, dude. Fucking.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about give us a backstory, like give us your history, how long you guys been doing this, and how did you get started and everything, man.
Well, let's start off with Ian, dude. Ian, why don't you take the first part of this? How long you been with the band, brother?
Gotten here like 2021, like October, and pretty much I'm from San Antonio, so I come from a whole different style of musicians and all that. I've done, several things out there with a few bands and got a pretty good, start in it. But ended up here in Dallas and met up with Jimmy through work, and he invited me to go jam with them, and kind of gave me the rundown what he wanted to do. He wanted to get this band back together, get it going again, and put out an album, because they haven't been able to put out an album with all the same members on it. Every time they've tried to put something out, members would quit. So I was like, totally understand that. I get that. And, I heard the music, and what I heard was also from the past. So I was like, yeah, I mean, I get it, but we're going to change that. And we did. We got Curtis on the drums. He was a totally different drummer. He's not even a metal drummer, which is awesome about it, because you're not going to expect what you're hearing,
Exactly. Yep.
And he mixes it up really well, so it gives me and him as the foundation of the band a really good standing point, like we are a musical entity within the band. It's not just about guitars.
No, it's the chemistry of you two.
Yeah, it's the chemistry of all of us together.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's how it all works. But once I saw the vision of what Jimmy wanted to do and what Tex were trying to get done, I was signed, sealed, delivered. Let's get her done. Let's get it going. So that's why I'm here.
Hell yeah, and we're fucking we're beyond blessed that he is here, man.
Hell yeah, dude. What? Tell us about working with Kerry, Crafton, and Sterling Winfield, man, because that's fucking cool right there. Because obviously the Pantera and the King Diamond connection in there, man. Tell us about that. What was that like?
Oh, that was pretty interesting.
Awesome.
I mean, Jimmy, he's the one that really got the work with Sterling, being guitars and all that stuff and everything. I worked more with Kerry on the bass lines at his house, but when we all got together for the big, listening to everything at one time, it was both Kerry and Sterling at the same time. So, we got to sit down there and talk with them, and they could tell us their little tricks of the trade of what they're doing, so we could understand. And then, they would let us hear it, and we'd be like, oh my God. And they're talking all these little technical numbers, 1 dB, negative this, that. We're like, what? And then they hit it, and we're like, oh my God. So it was an experience having that level of professional crew working on your album. I mean, before it just be, friends of ours that have been doing it for years and whatever, but when you have like a professional pair like that, you're like, wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I was curious about, was working with those guys. Did they have some little tricks and stuff up their sleeve that they would tell you?
Absolutely.
Like we did this on this record, or we did that on this record, and check this out.
Yeah.
We can do this. Was it like that?
Yes, it absolutely was.
It totally was.
Man.
Yep. As a matter of fact, Kerry and Jimmy, our guitar player, they've actually known each other for years. I mean, I've known Kerry for a long time too, but Jimmy and Kerry actually used to play in a local band here in the DFW area that was called Hellified Funk Crew. They were both the guitarists and everything. They've known each other for years before that. Yeah, you remember Hellified? Yeah, fucking Charles Treadwell. Yeah, great fucking band back in the late 90s, early 2000s, mid 2000s. But so we'd always known Kerry. He'd actually back with one of the the past lineups of the band and everything. We recorded a couple of singles, and Kerry actually, mastered them for us and whatnot. So he'd worked with us a little bit before, but he'd always said, he's like, hey, dude, he's like, I want to record you guys, like, when y'all get everything situated, I want to record y'all's fucking, like, actual album. And like Ian was saying, there's, like, lots of change ups. I've been in the band since 2014, so I'm 12 years with the band now with Jimmy. So we've gone through a lot of lineup changes, like he was saying as well. It's like, we tried to record stuff, people would leave, blah blah blah. So anyways, fast forward to about 2023. We played the Battle for Whackin' over at the Rail Club out in Fort Worth. And it was that was back when we were still just a 4-piece. It was me, Ian, Jimmy, and Curtis. And this was before we had our second guitar player, our guitar player Jimmy, his brother, before he joined the band. But anyways, so it just so happened that out of all the judges, 2 of them happened to be Kerry, and the other one was Sterling. So after the whole fucking competition was done, we were the last band that played. We won the contest and everything, first place, all that good stuff. But anyways, Sterling came up to us afterwards. He's like, hey, man, he's like, you guys were absolutely fucking incredible. He's like, I haven't been that excited about seeing a band live since, and it sounds weird, but he said since the old school Pantera days. He's like, you guys were up there having fun. And he's like, I was just, everything you guys were doing, I was totally zoned in. He was like, who are y'all recording with? I need to record y'all. And we're like, actually, we haven't recorded anything, but we've been talking to Kerry for a long time and brought Kerry over there. And, we all started rapping and we started getting the idea. It's like, you know what? It would be really cool to take 2 of the biggest, absolutely the biggest producers in the DFW area. I mean, you've got Sterling Winfield, who everybody knows from Pantera, Hell Yeah. I mean, all the old school good stuff and everything. And then you got Kerry Crafton, Rigor Mortis, the King Diamond. He did King Diamond, right?
Yeah.
And the Nixons and stuff. So it's like, let's take these 2 producers and let's do something that nobody else has ever done. Like, because back in the 80s. In the early 90s, there was like, there was a little, if you're familiar with the DFW area, there was like a little, like a friendly battle between Rigor Mortis and Pantera, because they both were kind of like starting at the same time and everything. So there was like, who's going to get signed first? Who's the baddest band? This, that, and another. So, and on one end, one camp you had Kerry Crafton, and the other camp you had Sterling Winfield. So
that's
just
cool.
The fact that, yeah, we were able to like combine both of those guys together on one record. Yeah,
you got both.
Exactly. Exactly. Both worlds. So it's been a pleasure working with both of them. But yeah, the industry tips and everything. I mean, just like little like tips and little insights that they would give us. Like, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And this record actually took a really long time to make, and it wasn't because of the fact that the music wasn't ready. So when we started recording the album, we started recording like the first day we did it over at Media Tech over in Dallas. Big studio and whatnot. That's where Kerry Crafton is the manager of. We started recording over there, and we started recording at Sterling's house. Well, Sterling, about a month into recording, him and his wife were moving down to Corsicana from North Dallas. So that was like a whole 6-7 month, almost a year. About a year pause and everything, just because he had to get everything moved down there. He had to build the studio. He had to get, electrical come in and run. So what's crazy is you listen to these songs now on the album, on the CD, on whatever, and you listen to us live, they sound completely different because we were still kind of new with the members back then as to where we are now, to where we rehearse twice a week. I mean, we're like a machine. We rehearse all the time, and now you wouldn't even be able to tell.
Hell yeah, man. That is cool. Like you were saying earlier too, like, it's the little technical fucking things, like a dB boost here, a dB cut there, like just little things like that most people probably wouldn't even think about, but that kind of shit makes such a fucking huge difference. And like, those fucking Pantera records and shit like that those guys, I mean, You know what I'm saying? Like that's when you listen to those records, man. Like still to this day, they just sound so fucking crisp. But this album that you guys did sounds fucking amazing too, man. It's like it's right in there, and that I don't know, like you can put it in a playlist or something, you know, and mix it up with some other shit, and it's gonna stand its own, man. It's like it's gonna cut through.
That's exactly what we're wanting, man. We wanted every song to fucking just hit to where there's no fillers on this record, you know. It's like that's kind of been a thing of ours. Like we do that. We're gonna do that with the next record. There's no fillers. We want every song that you listen to. It's just like you're not gonna be able to not sit there and like nod your head, like you know, groove to the shit. You know, there's no filler. There's no like, oh, we're just gonna throw this together and put it out there. No. A lot of people say that, oh, bands like, oh, you don't need to fucking like, you know, try to write a hit for every song. Well, my theory's always been, why not?
Yeah, why not?
You know, why not? It's like I don't want to fucking make, you know, like 3 or 4 hit songs on a record and then the rest of it you just got fillers. No, I want everyone to sound like it's a fucking like anthem, like, you know, everybody in the fucking audience is singing that shit, and we've got the lineup and we've got the talent that we're doing it. We've been doing it.
Hell yeah, man. Well, tell us about these songs, man. What are some of the themes and shit lyrically that you're speaking about on these songs?
Okay, well, so this album, pretty much, so first off, our band name, Creeper, is actually, because we get this a lot, people are like, oh, your band name's Creeper, like you guys are some creeps or something, like you creep on people. No, we're named after the creeper weed, man. It's like, we're named after that weed that you hit, and you're like, oh, that didn't do shit, then like 5 minutes later, you're stumbling around going, oh, goddamn, dude, that fucking hit me hard. It creeps up on you. So, but other than that, no, all of our music is it's all about serial killers and horror movies, actually. And funny factoid, the one song on this album that is actually not about one of those two subjects, I'm sorry, one of those two subjects is the album title, Crushing. That was the first song that I wrote when I joined the band back in 2014, and that is the one song that we have that is like a relationship song and everything. So you got that. Other than that, it's all serial killers, horror movies. Oh, I'm sorry. There's one more song that is called The Siege, and that song is about Vikings coming to America 250 years before Columbus. But I'm just always, when it comes to vocals and everything and lyric writing, there's no, like, I don't have a set pattern or anything. I love serial killers. I love horror movies, you know, just the whole concept behind it. So I've always been intrigued by that stuff. I mean, hell, my great-grandmother used to read the old crime novels back in the 40s and 50s. And whenever I was little, she was still reading them. So, you know, it's just been ingrained in me, all that stuff. So, when I first joined the band and everything, because I've been a fan of Creeper for a long time before I even joined the band. And I always thought that the vocalist that they had back then, you know, it's like it didn't really fit. It's like a square peg in a round hole. And I started kind of listening to some of the lyrics and stuff. I was like, well, it's kind of generic and whatnot. And after I joined the band, you know, we had wrote Crushing, and the next song that we started working on was actually our song 10 Bells. And I did not realize that song was a song that Creeper had wrote and never recorded, that was back in the day. And it was called She Can't Take It No More. And basically the old singer was writing about this chick that he was fucking and everything. And it's like, oh, she can't take it no more. And it's like, I had no clue. I had no clue what the song was about. I never even heard it. I just came into rehearsal one night, and they're like, hey, dude, check this song out, you know, see what you think about it. They started playing it, and I was like, dude, that's badass. I had them play this music twice. And then I came in, and I just started to come up with cadence and everything, you know, saying absolutely nothing, just working on my cadence. And afterwards, they were like, dude, we like where you're going with that. You want to know something funny? And I was like, what? They're like, that's actually one of the old Creeper songs. It's like, what? No way. And they're like, yeah, it's a song called Can't Take It No More. And then Jimmy goes, actually, he's like, I've always wanted to call this song 10 Bells. I was like, 10 Bells, what is that? And he goes, it's the name of the pub that all of the prostitutes that Jack the Ripper killed, that was the last place that they were seen at. I was like, oh my God, that's right. So I went home that night for the next 3 days, I started rewatching every documentary, movies, and reading books and stuff, all on Jack the Ripper, and wrote that entire fucking song. That was the second song they wrote. But yeah, other than that, I mean, all of our songs are about serial killers and horror movies. I mean, you name a song, I can tell you exactly what it's about. But we just wanted to go that route. Well, I wanted to go that route just because, I mean, everybody's got fucking songs about, you know, relationships and politics, and I don't want to get into that shit. Never wanted to do it, man. You know, it's like, who gives a shit about your relationship? Everybody's fucking heartbroken. We get it. Cry about it, move on, write something else. Politics, everybody's been doing that shit since the fucking 80s or even before. That shit's fucking tired as hell too. I want to be fucking entertained. When I go to a concert and I listen to a band, I want to be entertained. I want to forget about all that bullshit. So all of our stuff is just about, it's entertainment. Is there any deep meaning behind my fucking lyrics? Absolutely not. There's no deep meanings. There's no fucking like, oh, you got to think about it this way or whatnot. It's just straight up fun entertainment. That's it.
Right, it's a straight up story with a point in the end.
Yes, yeah, exactly. I've always viewed it as like, I'm not going to be into a fucking song unless I can follow along with the lyrics, and it's like I'm picturing what's going on in my head. A song should be a story. You're telling a story, and yeah.
You mentioned.
Sorry, I'm rambling.
No, that's cool, dude. You mentioned Jack the Ripper, man, and I was going to ask, like, what kind of are there any specific serial killers that you're talking about in some of these songs that...
Oh, absolutely. So 10 Bells is about Jack the Ripper. Our song White Devil, which actually is, if everybody's listening, it's on YouTube right now. We've got the music video for it. It actually just passed 850,000 views in 6 months' time. 6 months, 850,000 views. So that song, actually, that entire song is about Bundy, about Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
And it's about Ted Bundy, but the name of the song being White Devil and everything, it's kind of got a double meaning, because the name of the song we actually got from Ace Ventura 2, Y Quince Ocho, White Devil. We actually, when we first started playing that song live way back in the day, we used to actually play the little clip from Ace Ventura 2 with the Y Quince Ocho part, and that was the intro to the song. So yeah, that one is about Bundy. Let's see, we've got White Devil is not about Bundy. White Devil is about the Devil's Rejects. I take that back. White Devil is about the Devil's Rejects. Bundy, that one is Big Bad Wolf. Yes.
Nice.
Sorry, I was trying to get the cat out of the room. But yeah, that one's about Big Bad Wolf, or about Bundy. Let's see, what else do we got? We got Creeper, which is about smoking weed. The River is about Wayne Williams, the Atlanta child murderer back in 1979, who killed a whole bunch of black kids and dumped their bodies in the river. So that's what that song's about.
Man, that is some creepy shit, man. That's cool though. I like it, dude. Yeah, I watch.
And you also got to remember when you're hearing the vocals, it's not about from the victims; it's from the killer.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
exactly.
Instead of watching a documentary and everybody's like, "Well, my feelings are this," and nah, this is the killer's point of view.
Yeah, you know, I'm putting myself in that killer's when there's 10 Bells, the Big Bad Wolf. Yeah, I'm putting myself, so basically what I've done is like, you know, okay, if I was this dude, what would I write about? Like, what am I seeing? What's going on in my head?
Yeah. What is my real feelings? How do I feel at this point?
Damn, Ian, look at you. Look at you. Cleaner than Skeeter's Peter, bro.
Well, it needs to be known.
Well, it is, yeah, absolutely. Even though, considering that I fucked everything up when I was talking about White Devil a minute ago. But yeah, so that was about a horror movie. Just like, yeah. That's about the Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses.
I fucking love those films, dude. And yeah, I'm a huge fan also of crime fucking TV and like just watching all kinds of documentaries and stuff like that about shit like that, man. Fucking. Have you ever checked out the last podcast on the left, dude?
Oh, absolutely. That's a great one.
Yeah. Those guys go deep, man, on some shit, man. Like fucking back when I used to work at a factory, man, I used to just listen to that shit on my headphones and just be fucking mind blown, dude. But like some of the stuff that they would talk about, man, especially like I like how they would go into deep into like the childhood and upbringing sometimes of some of these people, and kind of give you an idea of like where they come from, you know, like
their psyche. Yeah, that's what I've always tried to incorporate in my lyrics. Yeah, it's funny that that podcast, last podcast on the left, I remember, so one of the very first time that I heard about it, just came out on Netflix, about a month ago, The Crash, about what's her face, Sharilla the Killer. But one of the first times I heard about that case was on the last podcast on the left.
Oh yeah.
Have y'all seen that? I'm sitting here talking about. I guarantee everybody's listening right now has heard or seen the documentary on Netflix.
Sharilla? No, not yet. I need to check that out.
The documentary is called The Crash. But the chick's name, she was like a teenage girl. Her name was like something Shrilla, because her nickname was Shrilla the Killer. But yeah, she fucking drove her car with her boyfriend and one of their friends. Yeah,
she drove into with that black hair job.
Yeah, she's fucking crazy bitch, dude. But yeah, dude, yeah, same thing. So yeah, all that shit's always intrigued me, man. I'm totally fucking. With me, it's I've always been interested in like how can a person's mind go to that point, like get to that spot to where they justify everything that they're doing, all the evil things that they're doing, like they just justify it, they do it anyways. There's just something about the human brain and the psyche that I'm like, wow, it's like that person really got to that point. Like, what the fuck happened in their mind to get them that way? And actually, yeah. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, we just.
I was gonna get off on that subject.
we just watched that one. I can't remember the name of it, but it was about that chick that married that dude, and she was lying about all this different shit, and she fucking faked a pregnancy, and then she ended up killing some chick and stealing the baby, like ripping the baby out.
Maternal instinct.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was here in Texas.
Yeah,
that was like I think back in 2021. I remember when the fucking whole thing happened because it was all over the fucking news here, and I watch the news a lot. But yeah, it was all over the news here, man. That whole thing was fucking crazy, and it's really cool that they now have made a documentary about it and whatnot. I have not seen it yet. I will be watching it probably next weekend when I go over to my old lady's house up in Oklahoma, Sabra. We're gonna watch it up there. But that one, and there's just so many there's so many fucking crazy documentaries that are coming out because it seems like people are starting to get more interested in these type of stories. Like, you know, all the crime stuff and the true crime shit is starting. It's like in my world, it's always been popular.
It's real, you know. It's like that's real.
Exactly,
shit.
It's real life shit. Yeah.
You know, I mean, fucking Freddy Krueger and Jason is cool too, but like that's real shit. Like that's really fucking scary. You know, like what people can actually really do to each other is actually
Yes. That's one of the reasons why I've always thought that Texas Chainsaw Massacre was, in my opinion, back then, that was the scariest out of all the horror movies. Even though it's not my absolute favorite, but like out of all the killers back then, like you had fucking Jason, you had Michael Myers, you had Freddy, you had Leatherface. You know, it's like Leatherface is the only one that you really like, that character that you'd actually have to worry about in real life, because back then you go to any fucking rural area, fucking backwoods fucking spot, even today, there's some places in Virginia, they're pretty fucking shifty, man. It's like you might get fucking taken into a gas station, get cut up by some dude, but like fucking Freddy, he'd attack you in your dreams. Michael Myers, he was just like a dude that just he kind of came back after every movie. And then Jason Voorhees, same thing, you know, he's just, you know, a spirit, you know, kind of came back after a movie. But fucking Leatherface, man, that was scary shit to me.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we got some shit like that here in Tennessee too, you know, like you turn the wrong back road and you end up out in the fucking middle of nowhere, and next thing you know, like you're wondering, man, like what the fuck? Who, you know, I mean, yeah. I've seen some people, and I've met some people, and it definitely made me fucking turn right around and say, I'm getting the fuck out of here, man.
Dude, like, what horror movie did I just step into?
Yeah,
exactly.
Because that shit's real, man. That shit does happen, and people are fucking nuts, dude. Like people will do some crazy ass shit, man.
There's nothing scarier than things that are plausible in real life.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, so what do you guys got coming next, man? What do you guys what kind of plans do you guys have in the pipeline, man? Anything you want to announce?
Oh, well, we've got a show coming up a week from today. We're playing in Tahlequah, Oklahoma for the Rock the River Festival. It's a 4-day music festival. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this next coming weekend. It's kind of like the like Rocklahoma and what used to be out there in Tennessee, because I went to it before, the Exit 111 Festival. That was a lot of fucking fun. But so we're playing there. We've got a local show in the DFW area in July after that. But other than that, we're actually getting ready to go into the studio next month, and we're going to record 2 new singles. That's going to be from our next album that we are already pretty much halfway done writing. We're going to go into the studio with Kerry, Crafton, and Mr. Sterling Winfield next month, and we're going to cut 2 fucking tracks, and they're going to be absolutely fucking phenomenal. Like, this next album is going to be, it's going to be in the same vein as Crushing, except it's going to take it and it's going to crank it up by like 100. Like, we're not going to be one of those bands that like debut album, oh, it's kind of cool. Second album, oh, well, they sold out and this is gay and this sucks ass. No. That's not in our fucking blood. That's not in our blood. We write only the shit that we like, and you got to be able to groove to it. So these new songs, these first 2 new singles that we're going to record, when they're released, everybody expect them to fucking blow up, because there's really no other way to put it. That's exactly what they're going to do.
Fuck yeah, dude. I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to blast it here on the show too, man. Definitely.
And thank you for fucking hooking us up, with the Metal Devastation and everything, and all the promotions and whatnot, man. Zach, you're fucking awesome, man. You've helped us a lot, man. And I also understand that you have some ties to that another festival out there in Tennessee, which we would love to fucking play sometime if you can maybe get us on that.
yeah. That's not just ties. I mean, promotion. That's literally just me and my wife, dude. We put that on here in Tennessee, man. The Tennessee Metal Devastation Music Fest.
Yeah.
That's all us, man. Fucking hell yeah, dude.
Dude, I keep up with it, man. I've been watching. I've seen pictures since last year when we started talking to you, man. It's like, dude, that's legit. You guys are fucking, you are doing badass, man. Because there's a shitload of people there.
Yeah, dude. I mean, there's nothing ever that happens here in this town in Jackson, Tennessee, because we're in Jackson. This is like a hub city in between Memphis and Nashville. So everybody
exactly where it's at.
Everybody goes to Nashville, everybody goes to Memphis, but Jackson always kind of gets left out. And we were just like, what the fuck, man? We need to put something on here where people don't have to fucking drive all the way out there to these other places and get a hotel and all that shit. Like, just do it here, man. And I wasn't sure if there was going to be that many people here, but there was. Like, it blew up, and it was just insane. I was like, holy fuck, there's a lot of fucking metalheads here, man. They're hungry for it, too, because they fucking save up, man. They buy all the merch. They fucking hang out. They talk to everybody, and they love it, man. And it's a beautiful thing, man. They bring their kids, and it's a whole family thing, and it's a cool thing, man. But yeah, you guys are definitely on the radar for that, man. So we will definitely be in touch, man.
Sweet, dude. Fuck yeah. I know that me and Ian are super excited. We've talked about the Tennessee music scene and everything, and traveled out there for as long as we've known each other. So yeah, dude, we're completely stoked about that. That'd be awesome.
Right, shove me in the bus. Let's go.
Exactly. Hey, we're like the show monkeys, man. Wind us up, send us out, we'll send back a fucking commission, yo.
Road dogs.
Yes, road dogs.
Hell yeah. We bring bands from all over the place to it, man, but we definitely have what can I say, a sweet spot for fucking southern fucking bands, dude, and you guys fit the bill for that, man.
And that's cool to fucking hear, man. That's really cool to hear.
I mean, yeah, dude, like, I feel like the South often gets fucking left out of a lot of shit, like, it just seems like sometimes it gets a little bit brushed over, and it's like, man, there's a lot of cool shit down here that people need to fucking know about, like, it ain't just fucking...
Absolutely.
It ain't just Leonard Skinner and fucking Pantera, man. There's a whole bunch of other shit too, man.
Oh, slew.
Well, yeah, dude, I mean, there's a whole slew of everything. I mean, look, you got Tejano. I mean, look at fucking Salinas. Oh, Salinas. No, she's from Corpus Christi. Look at Buddy Holly, another one from Texas. Steve Ray Vaughan. I mean, fucking look at Johnny Cash. I mean, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff from the South. I mean, in my opinion, I think the South has produced a lot more memorable and productive musicians than anywhere else. And you call me biased because I'm a Southern boy. I don't give a fuck, but that's my opinion.
Well, it's historic, man. I mean, you talking about rockabilly, fucking blues, fucking all kinds of shit, man. Like, it goes way back.
Well, never mind that. I mean, all the other bands, they sing about Texas. AC/DC. Operators, like all of it. They're like, yeah, there's that Texas. And it's like, yeah. If they ain't from here, they're singing about it.
Yep, even fucking Led Zeppelin, man. Their song "fucking When the Levee Breaks" that was written after they had gone down to fucking Louisiana for the first time, and they were fucking introduced to some of that stuff. You know, it's yes. It's like no place in the world influences music as much as the South does.
Yeah, and every time we do the festival and people come down here, they fly down here, they whatever, from other places, from other states, from the north, from the west, from the east, wherever, man, they're always blown away, and they're always like, man, I fucking love it here, man. This is fucking amazing. I'm like, I know, dude. It's like, it's a cool fucking place, man. It's a cool vibe.
Oh, yeah. Dude, all the people in the fucking FIFA, you know, the fucking World Soccer shit coming over here in Texas, and it's all over fucking social media and the news. Everybody freaking out about Texas barbecue and Buc-ee's and everything from the South and ranch dressing. It's like, it's fucking great, man. It's like, everybody's talking about, oh, fuck America and everything. And you got all these fucking foreigners coming over here and everything, like checking out all our stuff. I'm like, dude, this is fucking great. What is everybody over here talking about? This is legit. Yeah, motherfuckers smuggling ranch dressing on fucking planes. I was watching the news earlier. Like the FAA actually put out a fucking warning to people not to fucking bring big bottles of ranch dressing on planes to put on their food. They suggested buying like the little bottles of liquor you can get. Apparently they make those in ranch. I had no clue, but apparently that's a thing. So they're telling people, like, if you need to bring ranch on the airplane, bring that. It's like, goddamn, dude, fucking Hidden Valley Ranch. They would have took it.
Hell yeah. We like to drink, we like to eat, we like to party, man. We like to hang out and just have a good time, man.
Yeah, we like to live. That's what we like to
exactly.
do.
we like to live, and we like fucking freedom.
And that creeper weed, man, that brings up some old school fucking thoughts in my head, dude. Like, holy shit, man. Like, whatever happened to that shit, man? Fucking the shit nowadays, you fucking hit it, there ain't no creep to it, man. Like, you knocked on your ass fucking right away, man.
Right.
You're
there.
They done fucking changed that shit.
It's gotten better, in my opinion. I've never been one. Do what? Go ahead.
I said maybe too good, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, we might have to work on our definition of too good, you know, when it comes to fucking weed. I mean, you can't.
We'll call it very convenient.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah. All right, well,
like, I want to fucking, yeah.
Go ahead, man.
No, go ahead, brother.
I was just gonna say I'm about out of questions for you, but like, is there anything else you want to let the people know, man?
Ian, what you got, brother?
Just keep an eye on Creeper. You never know what next month's gonna bring. You know, every month it just seems something comes up, something bigger, something better. So just keep an eye out, keep an ear out. I'm sure something's gonna come up.
Where's the best?
Follow us.
Where's the best place for people to go to support you guys and check you guys out? You guys are pretty active on social media, right?
Oh yes, sir. We're on Facebook. Just type in Creeper USA. We're also on YouTube. Like I was saying a while ago, we've got a YouTube channel that has not even been up for a year yet. It's already got I think almost 7,000 followers. All of our videos have got a total over 1 million views for all of them. But yeah, check us out on YouTube. Type in Creeper USA.
All right, man. Well, before I let you guys go, can I get you to make us a station tag real quick?
Absolutely. Tell us what to say, and you go first.
All right, whenever you're ready, say something like "This is Creeper," and you're listening to Metal Devastation motherfucking Radio.
This is Creeper, and you're listening to Metal Devastation Radio.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, this is your boy Tex and Ian from Creeper, and you're listening to Metal Devastation Radio right now with our boy Zach Moonshine. Get your pull, smoke weed.
Hell yeah, get your pull. Fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. I really appreciate it, man. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to blast some more Creeper for these motherfuckers so they can go crazy, all right?
Right, man. Hey, thank you for having us on here, brother. We greatly appreciate it, Zach.
You're welcome, man. You're
totally grateful.
Anytime, dude. Anytime, man.
All right, brother. You be good. Everybody out there, take care. Smoke weed.
Smoke it.
Goodbye.
Later, skater.
There you have it, folks. Creeper live on the Zach Moonshine Show with Metal Devastation motherfucking Radio. Like I said earlier, put your speakers in your windows, put them on your front lawns, put them in your neighbor's driveway, do whatever you gotta do, man. If you don't see U-Haul trucks everywhere tomorrow, what the fuck are you even doing, man? Crank it the fuck up. Loud as a fuck. This is Big Bad Wolf.